Hey, what's up you guys? I'm Ennvisionn, and in this video, I'm going to be checking out 4 condos slash apartments in downtown Toronto. I'm looking for a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom. My budget is about $2,400 a month, and the top 4 things I'm looking for is the great view, a balcony, in-suite washer and dryer, and the condo needs to be about 20 minutes walking distance from Union Station. If you weren't aware, this is episode number 2 of my condo hunting series. Make sure you check out the first episode linked in the description after you're done watching this one. Alright, so the first condo we're checking out is on the west side of Toronto near Fort York. So we got the washer and dryer on the left hand side as soon as you enter, and on the other side of that we got a coat closet, which is a pretty decent size. Next we got the washroom, and it looks so luxurious. This is probably the best condo washroom I've seen so far. The tiles look great, shower head is big as well, and that lighting though, it's such a great touch. Now there is a lot of storage in this washroom. You have storage underneath the sink, as well as storage all behind these mirrors, which is probably the most storage I've seen in any condo so far. Now let's move on to the living space. So we got the kitchen on the left hand side, and opposite to that is the den, and I really like how this den is situated in here. It's not pushed off into its own little corner. Now moving on to the kitchen, I really like how this kitchen is set up with the lighting, the cabinet colors. It just looks very professional and very luxurious. I'd say that the fridge is kind of on the smaller side, but this kitchen does have a lot of storage. Like, these cabinets run really deep onto the right hand side. I think the builders killed it with the kitchen. By far my favorite part of this condo. Now this is what you could say is the living area. It's a bit on the smaller end, but you do have the den to make up for the space. This unit has a view of the CN Tower, which is pretty cool. The balcony is a bit on the smaller end, but it does have the CN Tower view, which everybody loves to see. On the other hand, you do have the gardener right there, and this is what it sounds like. And finally, moving on to the bedroom. So it's a decent size, pretty similar to what I've seen in the past. There's also a ton of windows, so it lets in a lot of natural light, which I really like. And for those people who love to sleep in, we got blackout blinds, and it's the first time I've seen them in a condo unit before. And lastly, we got the closet, but it is very small and there's not that much storage space in the condo. So the next condo we're looking at is in the same building, but a couple floors higher. This is what the hallway looked like, just if you're wondering. And as soon as you enter on your left hand side, you get a coat closet bigger than the last condo. And then on the other side of that, you have your washer and dryer. I'm not a big fan of this condo layout. It's very long and narrow. I like an open concept like the one we saw before. We got the fridge, freezer, of course, tons of storage with the cabinets. We got the great ambient lighting, which I just keep raving about. And then we got, which I didn't show you before, was the dishwasher, small oven, and then a microwave. Moving on to the living area, I like that it's bigger than the last one. Now you can fit a couch and a TV here without it feeling too cramped. The listing mentioned that this unit had a CN Tower view, so let's check it out. All I'm seeing is views of the east side of the city. Oh, I see it now. It's sticking out behind that building. I mean, I guess that counts. Besides that, we have a view of the park over here. You have a view of the lake, and you also have a view of Billy Bishop Airport, which is pretty cool. Probably going to be a bit noisy though. Now let's head over to the washroom and look how spectacular it looks. The lighting really makes this washroom stand out. We also got the nice two-tone tiles this time. Great looking shower and tub as well. Now let's move on to the den. So this unit's den is pretty narrow. I can only see myself fitting a desk, and that would kind of be a little bit tight in this area too. But I like the fact there's a lot of windows and the view's kind of decent as well. Now let's move on to the bedroom. So this is a pretty standard size from what I've seen. You can just fit like a queen size bed and a night table here. This bedroom has windows on both walls, so you'll get tons of natural light, and it's facing east, so you'll see the sunrise in the morning. Now my problem here comes with the closet. It is very tiny for the size of this condo. I mean, I guess you could use a den as a walk-in closet if you wanted to, but let me know your thoughts on this condo in the comments below. This condo is located on the west side near the Hyatt Regency, and this unit's also supposed to have a nice view of the CN Tower. As soon as you enter on the right hand side, you get a place to put your umbrellas and keys and stuff like that. Then you get access to the living room, and it looks pretty spacious. And when you turn the corner, you see that's where the closet is for the front door. Good sized closet, but I don't like how it was placed. Now let me check out this view because I don't want to get catfished like last time.
Oh, hell no, man.
The balcony is huge, and it's probably the biggest I've seen so far. We do get a view of the CN Tower as well as a little bit of the lake at the back. but there is a building being built on the right hand side, so it's probably going to be pretty dusty and noisy. Now back in the unit, you can see that the island has a ledge over it, so you can place some bar stools underneath and have breakfast there. Now moving into the bedroom, you can see it's a good size. The closet looks to be a decent size as compared to the ones we've seen in this video so far. Now moving on into the washroom, not a big fan mainly of the counter. It's kind of sticking out, which I don't like, and this is where the washer and dryer are. Don't really like the location though. And lastly, we have the kitchen. I really like this kitchen. It looks functional. It has its own little section, which is nice, but I won't be going for this unit because of the construction of the building next door. And the final condo is located a couple streets away from the last condo we saw. This is what the lobby looks like, and it had a cool little art piece. This was by far my favorite condo I've seen today, and I'll tell you why that is in a bit. So on the right hand side, as soon as you enter, you get the washroom, and it's a pretty good size, and opposite to that, you get the coat closet. One thing I want to mention was how wide this entrance hallway was. It really helped open up the space and make it look bigger. Now in this closet, we have the washer and dryer, and on the left hand side, we have the kitchen, and I really like how it looks. The reason this is my favorite condo is because of the layout. Now this is the best layout in my opinion for a one bedroom. You have the kitchen in the hallway, which helps open up the space and makes it feel way bigger. Now let's take a look at the bedroom. It looked pretty big and it felt pretty spacious as well. Everything fit nicely and it didn't feel too cramped. Now moving on to the closet, it seemed like a good size as well. We also have these kind of glass slidey doors on both ends, so you can open up the room and make it bigger, or just have one entrance as opposed to the other. Me personally, I would put a couch on the other side of this wall and keep it closed. Now this is the living area, which is pretty big, but before we get into that, let's check out the view. So this unit has a Juliet balcony, which is basically like a sliding door and a little bit of a ledge, and you get the CN Tower view, which is nice. You also get a view of Financial District as well. As you can see, you got the BMO Tower, TD Tower, and if you're into stalking people, you get a nice view of this intersection. I don't remember which way this unit was facing, but this unit does get some decent sun exposure. I really love this space because you can put a couch, a couple chairs, and like a TV somewhere, and you can have your own little chill spot. And then on the other end, you can have your desk, which this person has right here, and you can have like a little dining area set up as well. I just wanted to show you the view from the desk, and it's a nice view. You get a view of the Rogers Center, which is just down the street, as well as the CN Tower. Overall, I really like this condo. I think it has a lot of potential if it's furnished properly. Let me know if you agree in the comments down below. Alright, so that's the end of the video. If you're watching this far, make sure you comment down below the trophy emoji because you a real one. Also, make sure you like and subscribe. We're on this journey together now, so you can't just leave me. Lastly, if you haven't already, watch part 1 of the series. It's going to be linked up here, in the next slide, and in the comments down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.